2023, December the 20th, 6:21 p.m. Kojo drops a tweet on Twitter saying, myself and my co-founders were going through our business model and per our game plan and our speculation in the next 1 year, December the 24th, we will be one of the top 3 prop firms globally. Well, it took less than a year for people to start calling the prop firm a scam and how they manipulated their people. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the story of KOJO FOREX and how he misled an entire audience and then later on decided to retire because according to him, he was just a co-founder.
You were once a co-founder of Express Funded.
Yeah. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the information. Now, KOJO FOREX, for most of you that know, according to his Instagram bio, it says here, I don't run any investment program and never will be. Beware of scammers. Now, I'm not sure if he's warning people against himself when he says beware of scammers. Now, you can see there's got a link to his website, and if you go through the website, you do know that Kojo does sell various things, some of it ranging $1,500 for a mentorship or $99 for a for some signals. But Kojo probably thought that, wait, there wasn't enough money in this. Let me rather put my head down and then let's look at starting a prop firm. So 2023, the hype for this prop firm started from KOJO FOREX.
Okay, these people, they have this, slow withdrawal. Me, my prop firm is going to be the first prop firm that will have instant withdrawal.
What KOJO FOREX then did was, he was like, you know what, I don't think I will be able to do this all by myself. And Kojo then decided, you know what, let me get the FX coach involved. And that was the start of a prop firm called Express Funded. Now, while many people might call KOJO FOREX saying that what he did was not a scam, it's very hard to believe how this was not a scam nor a rug pull. And in many videos, you can hear that Kojo claims that he was just a co-founder. However, on many occasions, you would look at the Express Funded websites where they even note to say that KOJO FOREX is a founder, and even if you look at the certificates that was issued at the time where people would get their payouts, which we also investigated back in the days, where we realized some of those payouts were not exactly as they were saying. Then you can clearly see that according to the certificate that was issued, it says there founder. There's no such thing of anybody being a co-founder. Now, as time went by, the prop firm ran into some troubles, according to Kojo, and things started to get very heated for him. Now, things started to get so heated, the complaints started to pile up. People were starting to complain, calling the prop firm a scam, saying that they are manipulating the system, saying that their payouts were delayed. And remember, Kojo was the person who said that his prop firm that he was going to come up with was going to have instant withdrawal, as you can hear in this video.
They have this slow withdrawal. Me, my prop firm is going to be the first prop firm that will have instant withdrawal. Mark my word. Mark my word. You see, have you seen any prop firm that has instant withdrawal? I'm telling you, my prop firm is going to be the first globally to have instant. You make your profit today. Click on the button today and withdraw your money. You wait and see.
Now, the instant withdrawals never took place, and Kojo was just living his life as he normally do, dragging along the entire audience that he has basically marketed this Express Funded to. Now, as time obviously went by, KOJO FOREX obviously thought, you know what, I cannot deal with this stuff anymore because, you know what, it's becoming a little bit too much for me to deal with at this point. So what Kojo decided to do is he said to people that they were going to issue refunds to people due to the problems that they had on the platform in case things doesn't work out the way that they want to. Now, I would have said to myself, that's probably the most honest thing a person can do. That if you are running into some problems, then the best thing you can do is refund people, right? Now, according to a Instagram post published by the prop firm, they clearly stated within the post, as you guys can see over here, they said that we are still on our platform integration process, because this is the time that they've gone through a little bit of a problem. They did say that alternatively, rest assured, all of our active traders will be compensated and duly refunded if we hit a bedrock with the current solution we're working on to integrate, which we hope it would not. Now, without even a blink of an eye, those refunds never came through. And while many people called out the prop firm asking them when we can expect our refunds, when we can get it, the worst thing happened. Now, the person, KOJO FOREX, who in numerous interviews said he was just a co-founder.
You were once a co-founder of Express Funded.
As we've seen before, he was called a founder of the prop firm. And then we also later on learned that one of the FX goats was also now a co-founder, while all three of them was noted as founders when these receipts or when these these payouts were published, where they needed to sign off these documents, right? Now, instead of refunding the people and the entire audience that KOJO FOREX had misled to sign up with the prop firm called Express Funded, KOJO issued and tendered a resignation to say that he will no longer be taking part in the whole Express Funded situation and that he will now be moving away from it. Now, ever since he left Express Funded, all of the people who has obviously paid for prop firm accounts, who's been paying for all of these services that were offered by Express Funded, was number one, they were never reimbursed. And number two, they never ever benefited anything from this. Now, up until this day, people has come out to defend KOJO FOREX to say that he's not a scammer. And many people disagree with that statement because why? Many people has made the decision to sign up with Express Funded because of KOJO FOREX and because he has promoted the prop firm. Now, for KOJO FOREX to now currently just stand out of the water and say that, but I had nothing to do with this, is very, very not likable of a person of his caliber. But KOJO FOREX also recently posted to his Twitter account, or now probably known as X, saying that there's a countdown to launching a new platform for traders soon in under 3 weeks, and it's not a broker, not a prop firm, not a trading platform, not a journaling platform. Guess what platform it is? Closest description wins $100. Now, the one thing that really upsets me about KOJO FOREX and everything it does is that how he wants people to accept and forget about what he has done and not even owning up to all of the things that he had put people through. Now, he got himself into a little bit of fire with another gentleman on, through a heated argument. As you guys obviously saw, the guy that I have placed on top of the, on the thumbnail, Kunene. Him and Kunene actually came, and Kunene himself even called KOJO FOREX out to be a scammer. And you can see here, the entire thing was Kene called KOJO out for posting a 2K, Louis Vuitton t-shirt and tagging and all of those things. But Kunene basically rightfully called him out for creating a prop firm to scam people and saying that he's out here renting vehicles. Now, I'm not going to go through the entire argument between him and KOJO FOREX because I don't even think that is basically what we are here for. But the most important thing is here, he said that KOJO FOREX said that, firstly, Kunene told him that you had all the money. Yeah, so Kunene told him, you had all that money but still created a prop firm and scammed all of your followers with it and then proceeded to buy a Cybertruck with your earnings. Nah, G, that's a low coming from Ghana's best. KOJO then responded, at least the prop firm I started, I co-founded, is still running actively and you need to buy a challenge to fund your fake wannabe lifestyle, right? So KOJO again saying that the prop firm is still standing. However, I can tell you guys exactly where we are with that prop firm even now being under new management, because even up until today, people are still complaining about the prop firm. Although it's got a new branding, it's got a new name, still has the same problems regardless of this. And it's good to see that a very big guy come out and he's actually calling out KOJO FOREX for being the scammer that he is. Now, KOJO FOREX is a very defensive guy. He likes to become defensive because that is what a lot of people do within this industry, right? Instead of correcting all of the people, instead of fixing all the people's problems, that is not what they do. The problem with Express Funded continued, where they closed Discords and people started to complain even more in the Discord servers about wanting to get a refund as per Express Funded's saying that we will refund your money without a problem. The Discords, then later got shut down, and Kojo again said that this is the reason why I walked away, because I didn't want to get myself involved with that. KOJO Forex, I trust as far as I can see. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. If you've been negatively impacted by Express Funded, please share us your story. Thank you for your time. And as always, cheers for ears.